What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Life of CLETUS. Today we're going to go over and review and unbox and all that joy of actually having a YouTube channel. Like, my original goal for this channel was to always do reviews, but Funko Pops really couldn't get reviewed. You just bought them and that was it, and you just showed them off. There was no real there's no real into it, but my goal again for 2019 was to do reviews for you. And today we're going to go over the Black Widow 1/6 scale collectible figure, MMS 460 from Avengers Infinity Wars.
I thought we had a deal. Stay close, check in, don't take any chances. I'm sorry.
Alright guys, so this is my official review of this item. You guys probably seen most of this on my little live stream that I've been doing basically every day, just unboxing these things and reviewing them basically on scene, on site, right then and there. This is the basic actual concept that they have for all of these Avengers Infinity War boxes. They have a little bit of a pull over effect, so you just pull this over just like this, which I kind of do like. You can see the little concept with the gauntlet and having the like space and the round, says Black Widow, and the features, and then on the back it just tells you this is not a toy, kids. Make sure you get your parents involved so they can show you the awesomeness of this thing. So when you're unboxing this, obviously you're just going to slip this cover here. Boom, just like that. We're going to change this camera over so you can get an overhead view of the Black Widow figure inside its little box. This here you're just going to pull out, make sure you cut them. Most people use a little knife to make sure they don't damage, and I have damaged many boxes in the past for sure by just doing stuff like this, just trying to force it like a numbnut, and I'm still doing it now. Maybe it's because of this figure that I just have I have not had any love for. I got this from a gentleman named David on Facebook for about 158 bucks, and I don't even know at this price point if it's still kind of worth picking that up. As you can see, it actually looks like you got a bunch of new and a lot of accessories and stuff like that.
What is this?
So for all the accessories, you're going to get the base, which comes with that crotch grabber. We're going to grab those, put that to the side. You want to have a levitating, so I guess that would be definitely the best stand for her, obviously. For hands, comes with 4 sets. You got the fisted ones, which you actually would use on this one figure because she does fight a lot in the film. It comes with 1 set of hands to hold the baton for the singled ones. For the folded up ones, she comes, which are these ones, she comes with hands for those, which I have found actually useful for these. So out of all the hands, I found these ones and these ones here. Then it comes with some relaxed hands. They are very detailed. The paint's on there is fantastic. It's your Hot Toys quality. There's nothing to be worried about. They do move in a little bit. As for batons, they have 2 batons here, very detailed. I wish I had a little bit more of a backstory on them, or if they were electrocuting and they lit up, that would have been pretty good, but we don't get that here. It does come with this one, which is the long one, and it's both of these basically just tacked together. You can't tack the single ones together, but this is tacked together. I have found 0 use for this one at all. Absolutely 0 use for it. I just don't see a point of it for me, but it is included. It does come with the 2 fold-up ones, which do attach to her, which I like. And it comes with these handles that are very detailed. They're all basically the same besides these because they're folded up. But these here are all the same handles, and they have the ability to actually go in the back of her little shield chest that she has on her. Now, I'm going to show you the Black Widow figure without her head sculpt. Now, checking out Black Widow, her outfit is off the charts. We're going to look at the top part first. You can see she has this really nice little zipper that actually zippers up and goes down. She has another shirt underneath that zippers up and zippers down. We basically always see her with that kind of style, with this one style kind of shirt. Her jacket is, again, everything is extremely detailed. It has different textures all around it and different quality that they actually use in the actual process of this. Like, this is more of a pleather. This is more of like a different kind of fabric, and then they have like a little fabric that's inside here, which is extremely nice. I have to say that for sure. On the side, you can see the little shoulder pads and then the little straps that go around for this little base here that holds the actual weapons themselves, the batons. They have a little straps that go around the side to hold that, and it's nice and tight for a design feature for the way they made her in the film, and how they put it on here as a figurine. Going around the sides here on the arm, you can see there's a shoulder pad, there's some elbow pads, and then these wrist guards, which I like, that are attached. All the times I'm always like losing them, and I'm trying to put them together on other figures, which have always been a pain in the butt, but you don't have that here. And it's the same thing on both arms here. I like it. She has a nice tight little waist. The head itself is on a ball joint, and it looks like a double-sized ball joint. That's why you'll be able to actually rotate it all the way around. The body itself is seamless with the neck, so it's nice. So you can do all that, and it looks really good in that aspect of posing her and moving her around. Now, when you think of Black Widow, you kind of think of her being a little bit more acrobatic and more of a kind of a loose jointed individual who can do flips, kicks, all that. Now, will we get that here? We kind of do. I again see her being able to like close her arms tight to get in tight poses for her arms starting out, and being able to go all the way around. But it goes up to here, which is fine, because if she was wearing a jacket, you wouldn't be able to go all the way around. But here's fine. About goes almost the entire 180 degrees. It'll go across on both of the arms, which is nice. I like that for her, and being able to use her joints easily to bend is what you would want from a Black Widow character and a design when you put her together in a figure form. Now let's move down to a waist. She has a belt that goes all the way around that is strapped down to these little gun holsters, or a baton holsters that we call them, and she has a bunch of different tones and different textures for her actual pants themselves. You can see just a little bit that if you do strain this too much, that you will rip her pants. So I would be careful on spreading her legs or lifting her up in a certain way, just so you don't rip that one area. There is a zipper that goes all the way down to her pants. She does come with some knee pads as well. Let's lower that. Are attached to the fabric and are good, and they are located perfectly for her ability to bend. Now, with the actual legs themselves, the boots are articulated to nothing. They are stuck as one solid boot. For the knees, though, they bend perfectly. Those joints on there are very loose and very easy for her to get right on her knees. If you're going to put her in maybe a pose against nobody, because there's no goddamn villains for this set. Where are they? Now, putting the weapons in her are pretty simple. You're going to put the folded up ones with the silver facing outwards, so the silver is going to the back on both sides of them. And on the top here, she holds the half batons here like this, which I do like that they did. On to her head sculpt. Ugh. I tried to make this head sculpt work to the point where I kind of start seeing it as I go, but you have to like do things like that to her. Like you have to like look into her eyes and believe that it's Scarlett Johansson and that this is Black Widow. Because if you don't believe that, you're not going to be able to have the ability to believe that this is Scarlett Johansson or Black Widow at all. So I really have been working so hard onto loving this figure's head, and it's going to take you some time. For me, it's not until I get it under the lights and played with her hair for like ever on an entire live stream to fall like, not in love with it, but fall okay with it, to become okay with it. At first, I was not okay with this figure's face, because in her face itself, I started seeing it. I really started seeing her in it. Like, I see her face. Like, take away all of this, I can see it. I can see it. So I had to pose her certain ways to actually get that ability, and it took time. It's always weird when you get these hair characters with this with this rooted hair, you can say, to get it to pose the right way. The Princess Leia I got with the sculpted hair is awesome, and this with this hair is just it's hard, and it's not till the end of an hour of playing with this on a live stream that I found and digged it, and it's not because of the way it is. It's if you're looking this thing head on, straight on, I really have no love for it. But when I pull her head to the side and I pose her a little bit down and she's not directly on it, or she's looking to the side with her hair back, all right, I see a little bit. I see a little bit. I still hate her, and I highly suggest you not to buy this at retail, but it's there. It's there. The likeliness is there, but the hair is ridiculous. It looks nothing like the box art.
What the hell?
Now, for me, there's some things I don't like, some things I do like. I've seen people talk about this. Their top 5 things, top 3 things that they like about it. I'll go over a few right now. One, I do not like this here because you're not going to use it at all. Absolutely not. I'd rather have the extra accessory like Proximity's little weapon that they catch. That would actually go with this. What else I don't like? Obviously, the hair is absolutely the worst.
What the hell?
Why the hell does she have so many batons in the first place? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who in the world has that many batons? And these things, well, they better do something special, because this is ridiculous. I'm not going to a street fight wearing 7 batons. I want to have some guns. I want to have some ammo. I want to be shooting stuff. I want to have a knife. I'm going to have a little bit of everything. I'm surprised they didn't add a baton to her actual ankle here for her to have an ankle baton, because she has a baton in every place possible. Who knows? Now, what I like about her, I like that they actually fit the batons in this entire bodysuit. You get them all, and I'm glad that they actually have the ability to hold her, because she does come with, what, how many sets of them, which is, you want to put them to use. So you got the ones on top, you got ones on the side, and you have the one that she holds in the hand. This one does come with it, but it's useless. I like that they gave you a hand that actually holds the one that's actually folded up. That is another great little feature on it. And the body itself, with the quality of the figure's costume, is very, very nice. Very loose jointed and very easy to move. If this was one of your first figures, you definitely wouldn't have a problem or worry about anything with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little review. And again, if you were going to pick this up, do not pay retail price. Let me know in the comments section what your thoughts were. Did you get one? Again, I see it after the time comes when I get into the Scarlett Johansson or the freaking Black Widow's actual life. Like, if I see it, I'll believe it. If you don't see it, you won't believe it. I'll see you in the next one. Boom.